So, you said the N-word. You did the one thing that white people should never do. You say the N-word. I have had one white man say the N word to me and I was not offended. But that was a different case because he was from Lithuania. He came directly from Lithuania to the hood as a child. I don't know what language they speak in Lithuania, but he learned his English from the hood. He learned his attitude, everything that he learned because they were poor. She took all of her money when they were in Lithuania, and she took everything that she had just to get here to America, with the promise of, American dream. And didn't know anything about American culture. White people should not move in the middle of the hood with no family support, social structure, because they're just going to absorb the social structure that's around them. So in essence, he became very black, and he actually is following the plight of the black man. It's so sad. I mean, he's wears like baggy pants like below his butt, and he drags his feet when he walks, and he's like, "Yo," but he's like got blonde hair and blue eyes, so he says the N word. So nobody bothers him about it because he doesn't know white people. He doesn't understand white people because he grew up with black people. So we used to work together. And he always used to be like, yo, why they so mad, yo? This is just who I am. They think I'm faking it, but I don't know how to be like that. And that was like really how he talked. He's a nice guy though. So like that's like the only case in John Mayer. That is not your case. I say the N word extensively. But the difference between me and you, I think is obvious. And I know people don't like it. And one person rationalized it a long time ago on a television show. I think it was A Different World. And I always meant to record it, and I never did. So I was never able to really verbalize why it really is okay. And it really is. But I know some other groups get it. Like, I remember some Italian people telling me they got it. Because there's a word, WOP, that's how you spell it, that is derogative for Italians, and they said nobody else uses that, but they will use it around each other. I respect that because I get it. So I just feel bad for you, John, because I read your apologies and I read some of the things that you said, and I get it. I think I believe you. I think that you didn't intend on sounding as offensive as you did, but the truth of the matter is, you know, you can't really speak for black people, and you can't try to help. If you want to try and help white people understand where black people are coming from, you definitely have to do that on your own time and not during a Playboy interview. I'm not saying that you can't do it at all, but you definitely can't do it during an interview. And I think that's what you were trying to do by saying, oh, I don't have a nigger pass. I've never been told that a restaurant was full. Yeah, that just sounds bad coming out of my own mouth. I've never been told that either. Then I guess I don't go to nice enough restaurants. I don't know. I don't know. You just, some of the stuff that you said sounded so bad without you explaining it. It sounded so bad, and people are mean enough and racist as it is. Nobody knew if you were trying to make sense of what it means, or why were you being derogatory about a hood pass. A hood pass is not what you were talking about. A nigger pass. I guess you made up a new term, nigger pass, which I guess you would say describes a black situation. That I guess use like a nigger pass. A hood pass actually means that it's okay for you to go in the hood without getting shot or attacked or robbed. That's a hood pass. It doesn't really matter what color you are. Anybody can get a hood pass. You don't have to be, black to have a hood pass. You just have to be friends with somebody in the hood. White people who are crackheads generally have a hood pass because they buy drugs. So you can't kill your customer. At least not all the time. So that's a hood pass. So when they were saying you have a hood pass, that means that you can go into a hood area that would be dangerous for the normal person to go to, certain clubs, certain stores, certain neighborhoods. You could go there without fearing for your life. That's what they meant. You didn't get that, and you went in a whole different Black History Month tangent without announcing it, and it was just hard. It was hard for people to take. So, John, I just wanted to say, I feel bad for you. No more saying the N word, okay? Even, I mean, say that white people won't say the N word behind people's backs is like probably not ever gonna happen. So just don't say it in public. Definitely don't say it during an interview. Um, and instead of trying to explain what black people are going through, why don't you just try more to understand it? You know, and only verbalize understanding of that when asked exactly that question. Try not to interpret things too much. I don't know where you got that definition of a hood pass. I didn't even know where you were going with that. I don't even know why it became a nigger pass. That almost like, because a hood pass means you can go into a black area. So that's almost like saying, oh, if you go into a black area, now you're a nigger, and you're associating all people who associate with black people as niggers too, like nigger lover and niggers, and whew. It was so crazy. I did not know where you were going with that, but I feel bad for you. I think I get it. Don't cry. Don't do drugs. Don't think it's the end of the world, because although some black people might find it offensive, I really don't know how much we really, really care. Jay-Z and Kanye and them might care a little bit because you work with them. That's going to be awkward. But I'm sure once you explain yourself, they'll be okay with it. So that's all I was going to say. It's just, I feel bad for you. And I know some people might be mad. Oh, I forgot about the penis thing. Do I have time to talk about that? I do. Okay. Your penis is a white supremacist. Ooh, I don't even know where to go with that. Maybe you just haven't met the right one. Instead of just saying, my penis is a white supremacist, so your penis wants to kill all black people? Probably not. Your penis has certain preferences. That even sounds nicer. Your penis prefers, white meat? That's a little edgy, but it could work. It doesn't sound like, deep down inside you have this deep, dark itching to lynch black people, It's weird. It's a weird, weird statement. But then again, there's some black people who don't like light skinned girls, some black guys who don't like dark skinned girls. To each his own. That's fine for you to have your preferences, you know. But I can't help you with the penis comment. That was just bad. I'm not mad at you though, because not everybody feels that way. So that's it. Just try and, yeah, just keep your comments close to home. That's it.